Hello children, welcome back to the session. In the last session you have learned chapter 3 synthetic fibers and plastics, and in the session we have learned about the synthetic fibers, that is nylon and rayon. So let us continue today's session with some more synthetic fibers, that is polyester and acrylic. So first let us study about polyester. You might have heard the word polyester because many of you wear polyester shirts. So here one of the main property of polyester is it doesn't get wrinkled easily. Even if you fold and keep it, the polyester cloth won't get wrinkles on it. And we can draw fine fibers also, means thin threads. We can remove thin threads of this fabric. Then this fabric remains crisp and it is very easy to wash. So it is quite suitable for making dress materials. And terylene is also a popular polyester. So here terylene is also one of the polyester cloth only, and it is derived from, this terylene is derived from polyester. Okay, and it can also be drawn into very fine fibers, and that can be woven like any other yarn also. Okay, so you might have heard about PET. So whenever your mother goes to purchase any water bottles or like that, they will select PET bottles. PET means here polyethylene terephthalate. Okay, so this is used for making bottles, utensils, flames and wires, and also other useful products. Then coming to the acrylic. So you might have heard this word acrylic. So it resembles wool. Acrylic is similar to wool. In the picture you can see here, this is acrylic. By seeing, all of a sudden we feel that it is wool, but it is not wool. So all the sweaters are not made up of wool. Some they are made up of the acrylic fabric, which we think it as wool. Acrylic is a artificial fabric, okay, artificial material, whereas wool is natural. Hence, because of this reason, wool is very expensive and acrylic is very cheap. Okay, we get the sweaters within 150 or 200, within that range we get easily, whereas the wool is very expensive and the woolen sweaters will be little bit costlier. Then these synthetic fibers, that is this polyester, acrylic, then nylon, rayon, they are more durable. Durable means we can use it for long period of time. Okay, and they are affordable also. Affordable means they are very cheap. We are easily available. Okay, we can purchase it because they are very cheap when compared to the natural fibers. Then next, coming to characteristics of synthetic fibers. So what are the characteristics of synthetic fibers here? So already in our earlier class we have learned, that is these synthetic fibers are durable. Just now I said, no, in the last clip, durable means we can use it for long period of time, and they are also less expensive. They are durable, they are less expensive and readily available. Okay, and they are easy to maintain, because easy to maintain means they won't get wrinkles when if you fold and keep. So they are easy to maintain, and they soak very they dry up very quickly after washing. And when you put the clothes in the to dry, they will dry up quickly when compared to the natural fabrics which are made up of silk or cotton. When compared to cotton clothes, these synthetic clothes, they dry up quickly. And the one of the most important characteristic of this synthetic fiber is melting. Okay, this synthetic fiber melts on heating. This is one of the drawback. So what happens if the synthetic fiber melts? If you are wearing a polyester shirt or any polyester dress, and if it gets heated, when it is fired, the material here starts to melt and it will stick to our skin, and because of that it causes burn. Okay, so this is one of the drawback. So we should not use synthetic fabrics, we should not wear synthetic fabrics when we are cooking or we are doing any work, uh, like cooking or electric works. So that time we should be little away from it, or better to wear cotton dress which are made up of natural fabrics. Okay, so this is actually the disadvantage of the synthetic fibers, that is the clothes easily they catch fire, and the fire this melt and stick to the body of the person who is wearing it. Okay, therefore we should not wear synthetic clothes while working in the kitchen or in the laboratory. Other things, okay, when we compare the other qualities, they are very good, only this is the disadvantage of the synthetic fiber. So children, these are some of the characteristics of synthetic fibers. So in the next video, we will continue the chapter with next topic, that will be plastics. Okay. So thanks for watching the video.